Asus, of course,
yes.
dropped the XG Mobile, the new generation of it.
Yes.
Which there's two variants of. You've got a 5070 Ti version.
Yes, the best one.
And the 5090 version.
Yes, the one if you've got cash.
If you've got money to burn, I don't even want to know how much that's going to be.
2,200.
That seems cheap. When you consider I know that it's going to be the laptop GPU, so they are cheaper, but yeah, maybe.
No, they've said that.
Is that been announced? I didn't realise.
They said it. It's a quote from Asus somewhere that I saw.
Wow.
From some, Do
you have a handle on what the 5070 Ti?
1,200.
1,200.
So there's a grand more for the 5090. That's a lot of money, though.
That's a lot of money.
1,200 when you think the base 5070 Ti card is $750.
It's obviously the price is going to change over time.
Yeah.
What's super exciting to see is what this is going to open up. Firstly, Thunderbolt 5.
Yes.
We've been waiting for Thunderbolt 5 to be released on things for a while.
Yes.
That shows us that the next generation of the ROG Ally is going to have Thunderbolt 5.
Yeah.
And it's obviously going to be designed to work.
Yeah, and if not, at least USB 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it will be Thunderbolt 5.
Yeah. I don't know if it will be directly Thunderbolt certified, because that's Intel, and it will have an AMD chip on the Ally 2.
Very good point.
But
will they care if they're just licensing it?
Probably not. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
USB 5 will be the same. Yeah. It would still work. Yeah.
Yeah. Opening up that throughput is super exciting to see.
Oh, huge.
It will open the door to other PC handhelds doing it in their next generations, although most of the big manufacturers have now dropped their current, what they're going to do, and it's not there to be seen.
Yes. Yeah.
Feels like they're missing out on what the future is going to be.
Yeah.
But beyond that, the fact that it's also compliant backwards to the 4th gen means that your current ROG Ally and ROG Ally X is going to be compatible with it.
And any handheld that's got
yes, of course.
USB 4.
It's not Asus exclusive.
Yeah.
The ability to future-proof your device.
Yes.
But also to do what you've done with your eGPU setup, but without having to build anything.
Yes.
To build this ultimate hybrid console that you can play on your big TV and then just unplug it. But in just a box that you buy, it's everything that we've asked for.
Yeah, and that's why it's so expensive.
Yeah.
You always pay for convenience in life. Do you know what I mean? Like, people go out and buy a coffee. It's cheaper to buy a pack of coffee and make it yourself.
You've known from building your own eGPU setup from the chassis down to the controller.
Yeah.
How hard it would be to build that the size of a paperback book and keep the GPU cold.
Yeah. Oh no, there's no way. You can't do it. You can't do it.
So you're going to pay for that technology, that cooling.
Yeah. And obviously Asus have that resource to develop something like this.
Yeah.
And I was really sad when they discontinued the XG Mobile.
Yeah.
Because I was like, that's such a good product that they wasted. Like, it feels like they should have adapted it. And we kept saying to them, you should make an eGPU.
Please make an eGPU.
We're going to be doing some videos on it. And we were saying that to Asus. And they were like, yeah, whatever. And then obviously all of a sudden they've come out with this, which is brilliant.
Yeah.
Because it's not locked like frickin' XG Mobile was with their weird little claw connector, which only 2 things in the planet worked with. It was so stupid.
It was stupid.
It was. It was a stupid waste of resources. Whereas this is brilliant. This is brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that product because it opens the doors up for so many people that are really into PC gaming but do not have the know-abouts, because loads of people don't build PCs. You've got to remember, there's a lot of people that just buy pre-builts. And that's okay.
I'd probably say the majority.
Yeah, but that's okay. You don't have to be tinkering around and breaking stuff, so setting them on fire. Yeah. So I think this is wicked. Yes, you are paying a premium, but it's going to be supported for a start on Asus products. It's got Armoury Crate software. So
yes.
I want to do a video on this, a bit more deep dive. So if you want to know more of our thoughts there, then go there. But this is a brilliant move. And it will future-proof for the longevity of the 50 series cards and beyond.
Yes, yeah.
You could happily buy the 5070 Ti
I saw
version.
a negative comment on when I did just the news part of it, just touching on it. And someone put, future-proofing for these YouTubers means 4 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, yeah. that sounds about right. Because after 4 years, we've moved on a lot in technology.
Yeah. I mean, with the DLSS 4 now, I mean, you're probably future-proofing for 6 to 8 years, a console generation life now. But realistically, if you're looking at next gen...
If you're the kind of gamer that's wanting to be pushing the boundaries all the time, which is the kind of person that's going to buy this, then 4 years, you're looking to move on anyway.
Yeah, because 60 series would be out.
And
then
the other thing that's always missed in that is like, unless you've set fire to the thing, in 4 years, it's still worth something.
Yes. Yeah.
If you were to, what NVIDIA GPUs were released 4 years ago?
40 series.
Was the 40 series?
Yeah, I think so. Was it 30 series? The 30 series. Yeah, it would have been 30 series. Would have been out at that time. Yeah.
Like, let's just say you had the top end 30 series card. You could still sell that now. And get something back for it that would contribute to the next step up.
Yeah.
So it's still worth something.
Yeah, I don't like, unless these people are hoarders and they've just got like stacks of GPUs. I don't have every GPU I've owned in the past 20 years.
No.
I've always sold them.
And if you get more than 4 years use out of it, then you've definitely had your money's worth.
Yeah,
It probably is worth nothing. But, if you get into 5-6 years, the world's moved on.
Yeah, but they're always worth something. I could take my 3080 out of my editing PC and sell it.
Yeah.
Which is probably what I'll do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so...
Yeah, I thought it was a real throwaway comment. I was like, that's really weird.
Yeah, people were weird.
But we're talking about we're basically just talking about a graphics card.
Yeah.
And external, it's a dedicated graphic cards. We're talking 20 odd years they've been in existence in PCs? It was post-millennium that they really started becoming a thing, wasn't it?
I started building PCs early, mid-noughties. And I was buying external discrete, GPUs then.
That would have been like the first generations of consumer, because before 2000, it wasn't a thing.
Yeah, I think it was late 90s for like the Voodoo stuff, but that was like right at the beginning.
Right at the beginning.
Yeah, like
so
serious.
My point being, you're talking 20 to 25 years that consumers have been buying them. And then you're, in the same breath, you're saying that 5 years isn't enough for future-proofing. It's like, well, that's like a quarter of the time that they've existed. What are you talking about?
Yeah. I know what you're trying to get at. Yeah.
Stupid thing to say.
It is a stupid thing to say. But again, I can kind of see if they're like, you're paying all this money only for 4 or 5 years. But that's the thing with DLSS technologies and stuff.
It might be
they'll be relevant for ages.
Yeah.
Loads of people are still using 10 series cards.
Yes, yeah, of course.
And they're still relevant.
Yeah.
They'd be struggling now, but they're still there. I see people with 1080 Ti's and stuff still chugging along at like 540p. But, it's
amazing.
A thing. Yeah, it's wicked. So you could totally buy one of these. I mean, if you bought a 5090 variant, that will be future-proofed for a long time.
Yeah.
But I would argue that the 5070 Ti would be the same. Yeah, you could buy a car. Yeah. And the 5070 Ti version at the same time.
Same time.
Yeah, I would advocate that one all day long.
Yeah. It was a really exciting announcement, the XG Mobile thing. I've asked Asus specifically if we can get hold of it.
Can we have one to try?
Yeah, and
please?
they said, as soon as it's out.
I'm going to lose it in my house.
Can we have 2, please?
Yes, yeah. My dog ate it.
Yeah. Just exciting to see that. It was one of the things that kept coming up with our channel members and in the comments as well, was people saying, with your eGPU setup, I love the idea of being able to play my ROG Ally on the TV.
Yeah.
But I don't love the idea of having to build it. Even you guiding everyone through it, it was still...
People were emailing us to build them.
Can you do it for me? I'm not doing that for you.
No, sorry.
No chance, no.
Sorry.